What's up, guys? Welcome back to Off the Dribble featuring myself, Ash, and my co-host Chetan. We're back after most of the game ones have ended across the NBA. We haven't finished Spurs versus Blazers yet, but I guess in our opinion, that game is not going to be that close. So, I
Yeah.
mean, if it is, then we'll come back and react to it another time. But we'll start off with Cavs versus Raptors. Um, a pretty one-sided affair,
hmm
especially after the third quarter.
Yeah.
Um, but what are your immediate thoughts? Do you think the Raptors showed you anything that could maybe say they had a chance in the series?
I mean, this looks like the first half was like semi decent. They went into half down like 7. Like I think the concern that we talked about it before, like their best scorer technically is Brandon Ingram. Their best all around player is Scotty Barnes, obviously. But your best scorer only putting up 9 field goal attempts. And I mean he got to the line 10 times, but only putting up 9 shots. Like I don't think that's you're not gonna win a series or yet let alone a game when somebody that should be dropping 25 a game is doing that. So again, it's good to see RJ's like three point shot was falling. Like that's good to see. Again, you're on the road, so steal one game, next game, like go 1-1, anything can happen. There's still a chance. But I think they could take out some positives from that first half and then use that to kind of build a little bit of momentum going into the next game. But like we talked about it, there was just too much that the Cavs did. Harden played kind of well. He like not super efficient. He shot like 48% from the field. Donovan Mitchell did what he needed to do. It's just too much firepower on that end, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's what I took away from it. Watching the game, I saw one team that was coached very well, one team that just had a lot of talent, and like the Cavs have so much talent, bro. I didn't like. And if James Harden plays up to his potential in the playoffs, then
Mhm.
they could really be a finals. I mean, you said you had them go to the finals. They could be
Yeah,
a real finals team. But I came away really impressed with him. Donovan Mitchell was just super stoic the entire time, just made his shots when they needed him to. And bro, we finally got that Evan Mobley
yeah,
sort of like aggressive. He was dunking on people, like he was playing good defense. Jared Allen was kind of, but he was there too. It's a pretty loaded team. I'm not gonna say sweep. I think Scotty's good enough to win one game, but
yeah.
five, bro.
Agreed. It's like the only concerning aspect of that game for me from the Cavs. They didn't really get too much bench help, but like that can come as the series
Yeah,
goes on. Obviously, like if it that comes when it's needed. So not too big of a worry.
yeah. Moving on to a more a more close affair, even though the scoreboard doesn't necessarily say that at the end of it. We all know the closer game than what the score says. Nuggets Timberwolves. Nuggets are 7-1 in their last 8 game ones. They really after rest they really play well.
Yeah.
Chayton, what was your immediate reaction after the game?
Um, honestly, disappointed we lost, but I think very winnable game if you really look on it. There's like certain plays, certain mistakes that we made that like you really shouldn't make. For example, Rudy behind the back pass off a screen. Really shouldn't be doing that. Don't know why he did it. Don't I think he thought he was Jokic for a
Yeah,
second.
that shit was crazy.
And then turnover leading to a dunk. Jamal Murray half court heave, hit, like it. You can't really tell as a player if it hit the rim, but I mean the Nuggets
You gotta
were
keep playing.
the Nuggets were still playing, so you expect you guys to still play, especially in the playoffs. So I think after that play is when the game kind of shifted. It was like 3 minutes left. We were only down 5, and then that happened. They got an easy dunk. They were up 7, and then they kind of ran it with the momentum there. But main takeaway is like Ant obviously looks not himself in my opinion. He doesn't have the usual burst that you see from him on his jump shots. He's not getting over his defenders. So I think like we have the supporting cast to do it. We have the names, but Nas and Julius can't have the games that they had the other night. Julius especially like you Aashrith said it. It's like a possession ender when he shoots a 3 pointer. Like you can't. I think he needs to really use his like physicality. He was able to get into the paint against Aaron Gordon. Like it wasn't like Gordon was clamping him or anything. There was some plays where he was able to get some momentum, get some passes going. But I think those two need to find something. And then if Rudy just continues putting pressure like he did against Jokic in the first half and even throughout the game, I think he played a great defensive game and just does what he needs to do on the offensive glass. We'll have a chance. We just need to limit the small mistakes, and then we should be good.
Yeah. I thought Rudy played an insane
Yeah.
game
Mhm.
overall, but it's just like those three, four mistakes are
Yeah.
just so like why? Like
Yep.
why'd your mind go there? And yeah, I think Ant from what I watched, Ant was able to get to the rim kind of whenever he wanted, but it's the jump shots he was barely getting off the ground.
Exactly.
And like I don't think he made maybe like two threes, maybe one three,
He made two threes.
but but besides that, the mid-range game just wasn't working. Like
Mhm.
he just isn't getting that lift. Dante, if Dante can have more games like how he played game one, then
Didn't even talk about it.
series is definitely winnable. He had a crazy play where he shot a 4-on-1 on his own. I think he was 4 or 5 from three. He was
Yep.
definitely playing well. And Aya has to shoot the ball better. Julius has to shoot the ball better. Everyone has to shoot the ball better. You can't shoot like 40% from the field and expect to win a game against one of the best offenses in the league, maybe the best offense in the league.
Mhm.
And as for the Nuggets, I mean, Jamal Murray got to the line a lot. Uh,
Yeah,
I
contact is there obviously, but like I don't know if like I agree. Like there are some of them are ticky tack fouls. Like if you want to call it in the regular season, I wouldn't blame you. But it's the playoffs. Like let them play a little
yeah,
bit, in my opinion.
yeah. I won't. It's tough because as a shooter, right? I
Yeah,
think the most common one is like the landing space one. He got a couple of those landing space ones. And as a shooter, if you want that call because it protects your safety. So I honestly like I make fun of it. I don't mind him exaggerating it a bit there because then he gets the ref's attention on it. And I was telling Chetan this, like this isn't just because I'm a Shea fan and I like the way he plays. Ant should definitely start to exaggerate contact,
yeah.
bro. Because he he's just moving along like the refs are gonna notice everything. They're not. They're not superhuman. Like
Mhm.
flopping is like unethical, but it's also a way to get the correct call.
Yep.
Like so like I'm not saying like abuse it, but if someone's landing in your landing space, just fall.
Yeah.
Because like that's a dangerous play and you should get rewarded for that.
Agreed.
Um so Jamal Murray was doing that and he did it very well. He got 17 free throws. Jokic had like kind of a mediocre game in my opinion, but the box score, of course, the PRA man, like you can never put him down. He obviously played a mid game, and people were like, in spite of the bad game, he still had 23, 14, and 11. Like, bro, come on, like whatever. Whenever Russ was doing this in his MVP season, bro, he had trouble those. He'd be like, but he was still inefficient. He still had so many turnovers. This guy had 4 turnovers in the first half, and no one said anything. First quarter, no one said anything, bro.
Yep.
Whatever. So like, so mad. And Aaron Gordon didn't play up to standard, but so I think
Agreed.
both these teams will play better as the series goes on, and just who makes the most adjustments.
Yeah. Hopefully we can go out tomorrow and then steal one on the road before we go back home. That'd be the best case scenario.
Yeah. Moving on, Knicks versus Hawks. This was a great first half.
Yeah.
Knicks pulled away at the end.
Hmm.
I'll start with this one. Jalen Brunson, the first quarter was just unconscious. Opened up at 19 in the first quarter. I thought the game was over, but
Yeah.
CJ McCollum was matching in pace for like step for step.
Yeah.
And the Hawks showed some stuff in the first half. Like, I feel like the length of Atlanta bothered the Knicks a bit. Like, they have like a lot of wings, Jalen Johnson, Nikhil Alexander-Walker, Dyson Daniels, a lot of like really good defensive wings, not Jalen Johnson anymore, but a lot of really good defensive and offensive wings. Their issue is they don't have a backup center because Jock Landale's hurt. So they're
Mhm.
playing like Mo Gay at center, and
Gives up
he's
like
like he's like a
7.
three, bro. Like it's not good. They should have prioritized that position more in the middle of the season to try to acquire someone because Jock Landale isn't even that good.
He's not, but
Um,
I mean, in the playoffs, he's giving you probably what, like 8 to 10 minutes. I think he's serviceable for 8 to 10 minutes, maybe.
yeah. But so you're not gonna play extended minutes, but I think this series will be close. Like you picked the Hawks. I don't think your pick would change too much after that game. I don't think.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the game. Like, and like honestly, like you're going to the Garden for the first time, like one first playoff game. Like I think they played tremendous in the beginning. Like they kind of matched that offense. The defensive intensity was there. I do like Nikhil needs to shoot a little bit more efficiently, kind of take smarter shots. I think he was forcing himself a little bit in the beginning, but he kind of found a groove throughout the end. But there's also just like times where the Hawks have stretches where it's like 2 or 3 minutes to like 4 minutes where they just kind of lose like focus for a little bit and then they come back on like a run or something like that. They need to like limit those a little bit. But again, like you're the Knicks side, you have I think Cat in my opinion, played a great game. He obviously the fouls were there, but he played aggressive, got to the line, did what he needed to do when Brunson's shots started to go a little cold when they needed some points. So I think it's going to be a close series, but I think the Hawks have a lot they can build off of that.
Yeah. So you're sticking with the Hawks? Hawks
Yeah,
in 7?
stick with the Hawks.
Yeah. Yeah. I really hope it goes 7 because a lot of these series it looks kind of dicey about how
Yeah.
long how long they're gonna go.
Mhm.
Um, and we thought this would be one of them, but the Lakers end up stealing game one at home. So I guess maybe not that much of a steal, but with no Kevin Durant. But that I mean, no one saw Luke Kennard 27 points, 5 of 5 from three coming. Like that was not. But I guess no one also saw Kevin Durant banging his knee on a teammate's knee and being out for potentially multiple games, according to
Yeah.
Ime Udoka.
And then the thing is, though, he was warming up in the beginning. He looked okay, but I guess he wasn't like ready enough to go for the whole game. But Sengun didn't play the game that you needed him to play for them to win that game. So I
Can I
think,
can I say can I say something, bro?
yeah,
So. Like Sengun is so. I think your opinion on Alperen Sengun tells me how much you know about basketball. Like not like a snarky way, but like I feel like if you're like a casual NBA fan, you watch his highlights, you're like, oh my God, this guy plays just like Jokic.
yeah,
Like it's like such a good playmaker, such a niche play. Like, and here's oh wow, this is we went Wemby defense last episode. Today we'll go somewhere different. How much better really is Alperen Sengun than like Jalen Williams on the Thunder? Not like the good one, the other one.
yeah. It's. I mean, he went 6 of 19. Like I think if Jalen Williams is given 40 minutes, he can also go 6 for 19.
I'm referencing when he started. He had a 30-point triple double when he started. So
Yeah.
I'm saying it's not too
Again,
far off, bro.
consistent. It might not be as like Sengun might consistently give you 19, 20. Jalen Williams might be a little bit more like radical, but again, like the peaks aren't as different.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm saying, like this is what pissed me off because like the Rockets played the Thunder game one, right? And Şengün obviously had 35 and 15 that game. He was insane. He had five threes.
And he
Colin
faded.
Coward, I bring this up all the time. Colin Coward went on his podcast the next day said Alperen Şengün is obviously a top five player in the NBA, right? Insane take. But the fact that people even view him top 30 is so mind-boggling to me when on his team there are two better players.
Mm-hmm. Dude,
So
like
I don't know.
Men Thompson played a much better offensive game. Again, defensively, like Luke Kennard was the assignment. He said it in the post game. He needs to be better, but like it's I don't know how even when KD comes back again, they only lost by 9 this game, and that KD coming back does open a lot more for Sengun. Make it easier when he's not gonna be the focal point of the offense. But again, you can't win when your second option goes 6 of 19 too.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially when he's doing nothing else. Like if he's going 6 and 19, but if he's like 13 assists,
It's not,
then
and
yeah.
it's terrible defense. How many turnovers did he have? He had 3
Three,
turnovers, like not
yeah.
terribly bad turnovers, but like still, like you're not taking smart shots. You're getting to he gets to the line a little bit, but again, like it's not efficient basketball.
I can't say too much because my favorite player just went 5 for 18 and we won by 40.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
won by 40, so that doesn't really matter.
yeah.
That's the
But
difference.
we should talk about the Lakers side a bit more. DeAndre Ayton had probably one of his better playoff games, if I'm honest,
Yeah,
19-11.
he did.
He won that matchup.
Yep.
Luke Kennard obviously touched on LeBron, 41 years old, still giving us an almost triple double in 19 points, 13 assists, 8 rebounds, 60% shooting. I mean, what else can we say? Like he's honestly extending the go case even more and more, bro.
Mhm.
No glaze.
I think, like if they're able to get Austin Reeves or Luca like back by maybe like game 4, game 5,
They could win.
it could get really interesting because the Rockets don't look good and LeBron, like we said it, I think he still has the ability to win one game by himself, and that wasn't like a game that he dropped 30 or something and like carry the team. Like he just efficiently played good basketball. So I think in the next 2 or 3 games, if it's needed for him to put the team on the back scoring wise, I think they still have another win to extend the series to get back their key players.
Let me ask you a question. So let's say the Rockets win the next three, right? And it's 3-1 Houston, but game five, Luca's back.
Yeah.
Who are you picking to win the series?
See, that'd be hard because Luka just coming back from injury. You're
Fine, let's make
already
it more. Let's make it more specific. Let's assume that Luka's at 80%.
okay. I'd pick the Lakers. Just
If the Lakers come back from 3-1, just win three
I don't know
straight.
about coming back from 3. Oh, coming back from 3-1. If there's
It's
somebody,
tough, right?
yeah, because like
But it's
only
possible.
LeBron has done it, and
No. I mean, a lot of teams have come back from 3-1, bro.
yeah, I mean,
Like,
if there's somebody that will do it right
oh,
now,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
like, but again, like, would Katie let? I mean, Katie can let it happen.
KD's okay. Yeah, KD definitely let it happen.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's not impossible.
I'm saying it's not. I would pick Houston.
Yeah.
I think the Lakers have a
It's just
bad
the
game.
odds. Like you have to win one game only compared to them
Yeah,
winning two more. Like
exactly. I
one,
would pick I would pick Houston. I
yeah.
wouldn't be surprised at all
If it
if
goes to a game
Lake.
7 or something, that
Yeah,
would
that
get
was
it.
the game Houston had to win, bro. If they won that game, momentum is done.
Yeah.
Because that was like LeBron's like coming off a week rest.
Mhm.
That's the only game where age doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And now like recovery from that game is gonna bite him in the ass. So the Houston
Yep.
can easily win the next three.
Yeah.
That if they just had to win that game, bro.
Exactly.
But now losing that game opens up Luka coming back in the series, Reeves coming back, potential 3-1 collapse. All that opens up because you lost that game, in my opinion.
It's gonna be interesting to see.
It's not really interesting to see this series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
holy
series
shit,
was
bro.
game one was a lot bigger of a margin of
It's,
a victory for the Celtics than I
it
imagined.
was very revealing.
Yeah, very revealing how badly the 76ers need another source of offense. That's either Tyrese Maxey. Again, they were missing some open layups or slightly contested layups that they should kind of make, but I don't think that really excuses them from losing by 30. So we both predicted the Celtics kind of win the series, and they kind
Yeah.
of showed why. So I think they're in the driver's seat right now.
Oh yeah, what'd you say?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was a demolition. That wasn't even close. It was like I have a few 76er fan friends, so I was trolling him. And dude, like it was like 23-10, and I was like, these six should come back. Let me just like get some shit off right now. And it just kept going on, like 20,
Yeah.
25, 30. They were like 40 at one point, bro.
Yep.
It's not close. And Jalen Brown didn't even play well.
Tatum played pretty decently.
Tatum played pretty well, bro.
It's just always a team effort. They always just find a way to put it together and just keep going.
Tatum playing at this level,
Yeah,
like already,
it's
is
scary.
insane, bro. That's why
He,
I'm the most scared of them in the league, bro.
yeah, but I don't know. I think the Sixers can maybe win one game at home. Like that's a possibility.
Really? You think so?
Maybe.
I don't see it.
I don't see it either. But it's still hard
I
to
would,
go 4-0.
yeah. I would have seen it if they didn't say Embiid probably wasn't gonna come back.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the thing.
And Maxi did go 8 for 20. So like there might be another game where he struggles. So it's gonna be difficult.
Maybe difficult.
Very
This is
hard.
like the
Paul George,
worst.
Paul George played okay.
Yeah, Paul George played okay.
Yeah. This is oh my god.
Yeah, dude. This is a really bad stretch for ESPN today. They didn't have a single interesting quarter. Um,
Uh,
Thunder amidst the 5 for 18 game from Shea, win by like 35 against the
Jesus
Suns.
Christ, man.
There was not a single point in that game. Actually, the Suns were up 10-7.
Yeah.
So at that point, maybe you thought this could be like a 15-point game. But after that, the Thunder went on a 15-2 run. They ended up, Shea and Chet went to the bench up by 15. They came back up by 35. It
Mm-hmm.
was crazy, bro. J-Dub looks back. J-Dub looks back to full flow. Chet was exceptional. Shea got to the line. Of course, whenever Shea's shot's not going down, guys, he's going to get to the free throw line. He's gonna emphasize getting the free throw line. You'll see a lot of like high volume free throw attempt games for Shea if he's shooting below 40%.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
You
and
gotta
yeah,
get
the rest
here's one
you got to
way.
get your exactly. That's and yeah, I mean
Like, what are you gonna do? Sit there and like not score the ball? Like,
yeah, Jalen Green was complaining about the rest at the end of the game. Just don't jump on the fake. If you don't jump, then he's not gonna get the call. Like
Yeah.
all you have to do is stay on the ground. There was no
Dylan
positives
Brooks
for the
can't,
Suns for me.
yeah, Dylan Brooks can't shoot. Jalen Green can't
Holy bro.
shoot. None of them can do anything.
Yeah, that was a rough watch.
Yeah, it's again like I don't really know how much Mark Williams coming back will help. I doubt it's gonna maybe they'll lose by like 20 next time instead of 30. But there's, in my opinion, like I don't really know what you could take away from that game other than like just hoping to God that everybody on the team shoots a little bit better. And I still don't think that really does anything because look at it. Like you said it, your best player, the best player in the league shoots like 33% from the field and you lose by 40. So imagine when he drops 30 on like 50%, 55% shooting. So
Yeah, bro.
yeah,
It's gonna be bad.
there's going to be
But
some
we
tough
can.
watches in this series for sure.
Holy shit! I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna watch two of the games. Thankfully, I'm gonna be traveling, so I'm gonna miss two of the games. Oof. Imagine we lose like a game after
that
missing
would just
those.
be
That'd be
unfortunate.
really bad. That'd be really bad. Um, but one road team had to win.
Hmm.
Orlando, a wire-to-wire victory against Detroit. They
Yep,
were
they
up the
led
whole
the whole
game.
game.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I did not see that coming. I mean,
You
we were texting
did kind of see
beforehand.
it coming. You did kind of see it coming.
I didn't see it being like that. Like they were up by like 15 for like a good
Yeah.
portion of that game.
Hmm.
So what me and Chetan are referencing is I texted Chetan and I was like, if there's a one seed that could lose, it probably Detroit because Orlando's hot right now. Shea and the Thunder always say they used to hate resting those last few games because like the 2 weeks off is like such a annoyance to like shake off the rust, especially in a
Hmm.
playoff game. But Orlando like needed reps. Like they were playing terribly. They had probably the worst game of the season against Boston, followed up with the maybe even worse game against Philly.
Hmm.
And against Charlotte, they found something. Like they started like really fighting, super aggressive. Like Paolo found a shot again. Like it was all good, and that really carried into this game. Like Paolo was super efficient. Um, Wendell Carter was really really good on the defensive end. Just it was like they were able to all kind of like band together and
Hmm.
outplay Cade, who kind of played on his own today. Like Cade had 40, but no one else really showed up to the party besides Danish Jenkins a little bit.
I think like during the season, I think Orlando tried to even like last season, they were more of like a known of like a scrappy defensive team, run in transition, turn the ball over, and then you go and get Desmond Bain, who's like a tremendous 3-point shooter. So I feel like they shifted away from like a defensive mindset to more of an offensive mindset during the season. And in a play-in game, like a do or die game like Charlotte, what are you gonna do? You're gonna probably up your defensive intensity and start it working. So might as well just keep doing it for the playoffs. And like
Yeah,
they have literally the same roster they had last year, except they have Desmond Bain now. So they have all like the good defenders on the team. Like you said, Wendell Carter, he's not like a great shot blocker, but we said it like last episode, those people that position themselves really well to contest shots. He's one of those people. He's always in the right place, doesn't really foul too much. So
and
I
that
don't know.
matters, bro. Because Jalen Duren had 8 points and 7 rebounds today. Like that, and it's not like he got injured. He just couldn't get into the necessary positions to take
Yeah,
that many shots. Like
Wendell
Wendell was
Carter
just
knows
there.
he's a big body, like he knows where to be. And then like I said it too, like Pistons wise, like other than Cade, like he gave you 40, but who was gonna do anything else?
I'm saying. That's
And
what I'm saying.
the thing that with Duran is and these kind of like centers that are like give you like 19 and 10, but it's like on like a more offensive glass, cleaning up the offensive. He has a bag, obviously. Like he has a little bit of
No, no, no. You're gonna. I have the exact opposite take, bro.
I'm not saying
Like,
he has a bag. I think, yeah, he doesn't have a bag. Like that's why it doesn't help them in the playoffs because you need somebody to get you a shot off the dribble, and your second best player that can do that on the team consistently is Tobias Harris. Like
yeah,
it's not that's you can't. I don't understand how it's gonna work. Honestly, they're obviously you can see growth in like players like Asar. Like that's somebody maybe that they think in the later on can be the second option, but like right now, it's you don't have a second option.
yeah. I mean, bro. Here's my thing, right? A lot of people are putting Jalen Duren on like all NBA second team over Chet, right? Which to me is like I think those people just are looking at like the standings and seeing like, oh, Detroit actually played really well without Cade. Who is their second best player? When in reality, bro, Jalen Duren was not winning them those games. Like he's a center that needs service. He needs the ball to be put in the right spots for him to just go dunk it. Like that low shot he has around the basket. he's not really able to extend his game that far yet. I think I say he made a couple threes, but it's not
He
like a
does
big part of his game.
he has good touch around the rim, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he's
I
not
say
gonna
he's a
go off
scrub.
yeah, he's not gonna go off the dribble and get you like a midi like when you need to at the end of a shot clock or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, he's benefited from Cade's elite level playmaking,
Mhm.
and you can see they took him out of the game because you can look at Cade's assist numbers. Cade had 4 assists. Like
Yeah.
that's a very mediocre game for Cade. So I mean, I don't. He's just not that kind of player who's gonna be able to take over games, operate in the half court, like get his own shot. He's like so. They only have Cade, like you said, Tobias Harris. Dennis Jenkins went 1 for 7 today. Asar
Exactly.
Thompson, he can't get his own shot.
Mhm.
Isaiah Stewart, he can't get his own shot. Duncan Robinson, he can't get his own shot. Like you have a bunch of low key scrubs, bro.
Like Rock
So
Owen, bro. Like it was
come on, bro. What are you talking about?
they
Kevin
low key
Herter, are you being serious?
they low key got rid of the one other dude on the team that can kind of get get his own shot.
He's terrible, bro.
He is terrible. He
He's
is terrible.
he's
But like
terrible.
he
I would rather Duncan Robinson try to play the point and get 4 assists than Jaden Ivey, bro. Hell nah. No way.
yeah, but like they really got no other like help from anybody other than Cade and Tobias Harris. Even Tobias Harris didn't have an efficient game. He went 5 for 15. So like it,
That's why I was wrestling with it so much, bro. When I thought Charlotte could have beat them.
yeah,
Now I don't think Orlando's that good, but
yeah.
fuck, I don't think this team's that good. Detroit.
It's like it's I don't know if I still think they have it in them to go and win in like 6, but the Magic are hot. They like we said it. Paulo found a shot, and when Paulo knows how to play basketball and make the Magic are honestly a decent team. Like it's so like
Yeah.
Paulo kind of forgot how to shoot the basketball for like 60% of the regular season, to be honest. So
hmm
he finally found a shot. So I think it's gonna be a much harder series than people really think.
Yeah, I mean they stole one. Like
Yeah.
now they have home court technically.
Yep.
So
Like
it
it's the pressure's on Detroit next game to go and win.
yeah. Yeah.
Like
And there wasn't a second of this game where like Detroit had like hope.
yeah.
They're getting so overwhelmed by like all the pressure. So
Like it would go from like a 13-point game to like a 9-point game, back up to like a 13-point game, then go to like 15, and it would just stay within that range like every time.
yeah. I don't
But
know. I think Detroit will win the series, but like I picked Cleveland to be in the next round. I'm very, very confident that's gonna happen now after
yeah,
seeing I think Cleveland would wax Orlando, bro.
such a better team, bro.
Yeah.
Even Cleveland,
But
yeah,
yeah.
Cleveland plays Pistons, bro. They such like the talent like disparity is so crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but yeah, I think the East actually does have maybe a two interesting series. So we'll see how the Hawks and Knicks and the Magic Pistons series pan out. But currently the Spurs and Blazers are playing each other. So like Aashrith said in the beginning, if the Blazers do end up winning or something crazy happens, we'll come and touch base. But both of us kind of expect the Spurs to take care of business in Wemby's first playoff.
15-3 run for the Spurs right now.
Yeah. So it's looking a little tough here for the
Yeah,
Blazers.
yeah.
But other than that, is there anything else that you wanted to add?
Nope. We'll be back after the game twos and maybe some three. We're back on Tuesday, so some of the game
Tuesday.
twos.
Yep,
And
we'll do one
okay.
episode on Tuesday, which will drop for you guys on Wednesday, and then we'll take a little like 6-7 day break because Oscar's going on vacation, and then we'll be back. That's perfect timing. Honestly, the first round might be over, or like some teams might be in like 6 or 7 games, so it'll be perfect timing, and then we'll just keep you guys updated. But until then, follow us on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at Off the Dribble Pod, and we will see you guys next episode. Peace.